Off the exit.
It's Off the Exit here for the Exit 50A podcast. Off the Exit number 38. And we are here because we have some topics. Like we talk pop culture. And so I heard something recently, Derek and Kaz.
Yes.
That was a little different than what I'm used to hearing, and I want to get kind of your takes on this. So recently I heard that one of the new terms out there that I guess is in the universe is called a mangagement. Have you heard of this term? A mangagement. Let me repeat it again. Mangagement.
I have heard that statement, but then I just kind of washed it away because I thought it was ridiculous and I didn't want to investigate it. But please do tell.
Okay. So the idea of a mangagement, right, is the fact that when obviously in a relationship, a guy proposes to a girl.
Yes.
He gives her a ring.
Yes.
Right? So that's the engagement, and she has this ring to wear.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this idea that, well, the guy doesn't have anything to wear to let people know that he's in a relationship or committed.
Oh, no.
So what is happening now
I don't like where this is trending.
is that a mangagement is where, in addition to the girl getting a ring, when she gets her ring, she then reciprocates and buys the guy a ring and to kind of let everybody know that, you know what, he's going to be getting married soon. So now the guy wears an engagement ring. So I ask you two, what say you about the mangagement?
This sounds like some ploy from just a bunch of merchants getting together, like a Hallmark holiday.
Yeah,
you know, like this.
yeah.
This is like the Hallmark holiday of jewelry. And I know exactly where it stems from too. But go ahead.
Where do you? Well,
This sounds like such a simple idea that it should have been thought of 70 years ago or 100 years ago. Like, it just doesn't.
So let me ask you a question.
I don't know. I think it's silly.
Would you? All right, as I was going to say, would you wear one?
No.
Oh.
You're doing the ask. If you're doing the ask, you don't. No, that doesn't work that way.
Somebody had told a story, so I heard this on a popular radio program here in the Philly area, President Steve, and they were talking about it. And so a caller called in and said that he either knew somebody or he himself, he knew him and his girlfriend knew they were going to get engaged.
Yeah.
Right. So it was only a matter of time when they both had gotten rings. So he proposed to her, and she knew it was going to be about that time. And she then got on her knee and proposed to him.
Oh, okay.
And gave him his engagement ring.
So okay. That's the thing for a second.
What is the thing? Because I don't get it. I call bullcrap on this whole thing.
I've always been curious about this with women. If a woman asks a guy to get married, which is rare, obviously, but it happens, who gets the ring? Like, it doesn't make sense to me for the woman. If she's asking the guy to let's get married,
and then I'm going to buy myself a ring.
Then I'm going to put a ring on myself.
Yeah.
To celebrate me getting engaged. Like, that doesn't compute to me. That's the only situation in which a mangagement should happen, if you want to even call it that.
Now, Kaz, you're the only one here that's married of this podcast.
Yes.
So was Mrs. Kaz wondering where your ring was?
No, I don't. I never felt like the pressure or the weight of the world was on me. Like, oh man, I better do this. You know, she's expecting it. Well, you know, I'm dropping the ball here. I felt it was kind of like a very organic thing. It just kind of like evolved into that. So there was really, I never felt the entire process of me for like shopping for a ring and doing all that never felt like a pressurized thing. It was just like kind of like a naturally occurring thing. So from that standpoint, I was lucky. I do know that, you know, that's not the case for everybody, and it's a shame because then to me, it's just like, well, this is just something I have to do, so I better do it, you know, and if I don't, you know, deadline, got to do it. But I think this whole mangagement thing, you know, sprouts from the whole women's, you know, movement type of thing. Like, well, we are not property. You know, we are not just wearing this, you know, ring on our finger to signal that we're a man's property. The man should have to wear something too. That's where I think that's coming from.
Yeah, I just don't. To me, it's like, you know what? Can we just leave some traditions to what it is?
The only situation where that is acceptable, if it's on reality television.
Yeah.
If it's on The Bachelorette, where that's like literally the gimmick of the show. Otherwise, no.
Well, and I also have to say, while I am a very traditional type of person and I reject a lot of the kind of newfangled things and very progressive things that are going on today, I am not so against this being, if that's what you choose to do, if you want to do that, if you both want to wear some sort of symbol of engagement, that's fine. Now, what I would be against is, only the man is going to wear it. Like if they did like a complete 180 of the script where
no. And you know what? Here's how I see an engagement going down. I'm cool with just doing a high five. You know what I mean? Like I'm all right. I'm all right. So
a high five.
Yeah, because
I don't think it works that way.
I know, but
I mean, different strokes for
I guess what I'm saying is the fact that I don't see it as like a property thing. If that's the way that maybe some women may perceive it.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
That's how it's being perceived, and I think that's where this is stemming from. I could be off base, but just going by the kind of climate that we live in today, with everyone getting their undies all bunged up over traditions and symbolism and this that, I could just see it coming from there.
So for a lack of a better phrase,
Yeah.
If a woman's wearing the pants in a relationship, is that where it's happening? I mean, is that where this is evolving to?
I don't know.
Well, how about this? So would the people that are not okay with this be the same people who think that it is not right for the woman to be the breadwinner in a home?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, because I'm completely fine with that too.
If
God
wanna,
bless you. If you want to, if you want to make six figures and support my ass, God bless
exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying with the ring too. I don't need to have some girl wear some ring to show that she's engaged. Like, let's just say, like, look, we're engaged. Cool. All right, let's get married.
But see, also, and there are a lot of progressive people today that want to drum this out of your consciousness. But there are some little girls who grow up dreaming about getting that ring and being proposed to and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean?
That's why I don't like.
You don't
that.
think the high five would stick?
No.
Right. I mean, right?
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you can pull that off, I think you'll have a lot of people knocking on your door trying to figure out how you did that.
That's the girl that you want to marry.
I don't think you have any. I don't think you have to worry about any engagements anytime soon, Bobby. All right, babe.
I'm just saying,
your schedule's nice and clear in the foreseeable future. I think you're okay.
I mean, if I could find a girl that would just be like,
gee, I wish Rob would give me a high five already.
If you were lucky, I'll let you cut the jelly. You know what I mean?
Hey, babe, I gave you 11 of the 20 nuggets. That should mean something.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, maybe I just want.
So are these? And I don't know the complete story,
Yeah.
but so is this the same situation where like the guy takes the woman's last name and
that's what I was wondering if this is going to go down that road.
The hyphenated last names, right?
Yeah.
Now, for a professional woman, she may want to keep her last name.
Yeah.
And that's understandable.
That's
or she may want to hyphenate it or whatever. But I know of certain men, professional men, who have not only their wives have taken the hyphenated name, but the men have also adopted the hyphenated name.
Do you work with these people?
I beg your pardon?
Do you work with them?
I cannot say that. What I will
do they work in a county in New Jersey that rhymes with Malem?
Yes.
Okay.
And for the life of me, you can call me Archie Bunker or Old Fashioned. I will never, ever, ever. That will never happen. That would never happen. And you know what? I would never be with a woman who would ask me for that to be the case. So I would eliminate that from the get-go. If I ever got the inkling I would sniff that out immediately. Because there's a certain type of person who requires that.
And it's not you.
And I'm not that. And I am not there with that type of person.
You're not that woke.
No, I'm not.
You are not that woke.
No, I'm asleep. I'm very much asleep when it comes to that.
Asleep. Derek, are you adopting the name, man?
No. Jennifer Lawrence, it's it.
Derek Jones Lawrence.
I would adopt Jennifer.
Would it be Jones Lawrence or Lawrence Jones?
Whatever.
I think it'd probably just be Lawrence.
Yeah.
He would be
okay
with
that's what I'm saying. I'd give up to Jones.
Oh, yeah. He's
ready.
Whoa! He's ready to go.
I'd beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Wow.
How dare you, sir?
Sorry.
Well, okay. Well,
hey, there's an exception to every rule, man. There's an exception to every rule.
I think we've answered this question then, I think.
Well, have we, though?
I don't know. I don't know if we have. I don't know. We are heading down a weird path with some of this stuff. The The combo engagement parties,
Yes.
They do that.
or the combo bachelorette party.
Oh, that's okay. Combo bachelorette party, bachelorette party. So terrible. So terrible, so corny, so whatever. I want to use a lot of other words, but they're not very woke, so I can't use them. What is there an opposite term for woke? What is the opposite word for woke?
Asleep.
I don't think we've come up with that.
Bigot, racist, homophobe.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess probably.
Yeah.
But you can't be. I don't, those things are awful. Like you can't.
Okay, now if I never had, and I'm not looking for sympathy, but I never had a bachelor party.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have a. You don't even remember this because you don't care that much. But I was supposed to. I'm being. Do you remember? Do you remember my bad?
Tell the story. I mean,
No. Because you both made. What was I? Was I going to have a bachelor party? My friends, my close friends, was I supposed to have a bachelor party? Do you remember?
I felt like that was going to happen, but it didn't.
Why didn't it happen?
I don't remember the reasoning why it
Oh,
didn't
okay,
happen.
that's interesting. I bet if it was Jason Helder's party, that got canceled.
Oh boy.
So
He's probably listening.
I was supposed to have not a bachelor party where you go to Atlantic City or the strip club or whatever and drain your friend's bank account.
Yeah.
I was just going to have a get together with all my friends. Come over to my house.
Yeah.
Let's barbecue. Let's hang out. Let's watch the game. Let's play some Pong. Whatever is going on. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Because I'm not really into going to the gentleman's club, and that's not me. I don't do that. And as much as I enjoy the casino and stuff like that, I don't have the money, nor does I assume most people don't have the money to do that. So I wanted to just have a nice get together at the place. Easy enough. I believe it was either Sandy or Irene, weather-wise. Hurricane Sandy or Hurricane Irene.
I think it was Irene.
Because I was going to have this in I guess
Sandy
September or something like that, and washed it away, and it was never rescheduled. And I didn't press for it because whatever, the moment is past, and it's not a huge deal. It was hard enough getting all you clowns to agree on a date to come, and I think everyone was actually, it worked for everyone's schedule.
Derek, should I tell him?
Because that was a Saturday night.
Derek, should I tell him?
Sure.
Guess what?
What?
We're going out tonight. It is your lucky night. We're going out. And so to go out on time, we got to wrap this puppy up. We are going out for Kaz's bachelor party tonight.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese we might go out for, but we're going to go check it out and see what happens here. But yeah.
I love it.
So celebrate us. We'll post pictures of this
Will
whole
there be Little Caesars pizza and Golden Grams there?
Probably. Honestly.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's probably at our age now. We can't stay out too late. You know what I mean? we gotta be in bed and by work.
Damn right.
Work tomorrow,
it's a work night.
So yeah. So that's our little take. We're gonna be celebrating Kaz's bachelor party tonight here on the Exit 50A podcast. Don't forget you can check us out. This is just one of those little short times that we spend together with you in between the weeks that we don't have our regular show. But our regular show is sort of every other week. So we just kind of have a good time on that show. Mm-hmm. You can check us out on all your social media accounts. Exit 50A podcast. And Derek?
Yes.
I had something else to plug, but I can't remember what the hell it was. So
we'll just go through all of them. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter,
Tinder,
iHeartMedia,
Bumble,
Tinder, Bumble. The Clippers signed a deal with Bumble, so maybe we'll have to talk to them.
Is that going to be their sponsor on their uniform?
Yes.
No, it's not.
I believe so, yes.
And by the way, real quick, as we wrap up, I went to a housewarming party that day, T-Dub, where I met somebody who said, "Wait, are you the guy from the podcast?" I said, "Yeah, I am." So we're big time up in Langhorne, PA.
Woo!
Yeah, we're big time.
All right.
Well, I'm ready to have a bachelor party. So let's
go.
Okay,
yeah, let's do it.
See ya.
For more of the Exit 50A podcast, head to SoundCloud.com and search Exit 50A Podcast.